Well, welcome to today's Apex Kids Home Edition. So good to have so many of you watching again today. Nice to see you. Hi, Chloe and Jaden. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? You had a good day so far? Not sure what I've been up to today. Oh, I was playing on the Wii. I was playing a bit of golf and tennis and some bowling with Noah. Good to see you all watching. Hi, Stephanie and Adam. Hi, Casey and Jackson. Nice to see you again. Hi, Gracie. Brilliant. So good to see so many of you watching. Oh, Gracie's just back from a walk. Oh, lovely. Very good. So you've been walking today. Anyone else been doing anything else? Josie, I've already seen you today, Josie. You've been having lunch in your garden. Hello, Riley. Ava and Imogen. Ava's looking forward to her birthday tomorrow. Hi, Riley. What have you been up to today? It's been a lovely day again. Really warm. That's been fine. To be able to stand out the back and get some sun. So I hope everybody's feeling good. Everybody's ready for Thursday. Oh, someone else having lunch in the back garden. Chloe and Jaden, did you have lunch in the garden as well? Oh, lovely. Hi, Imogen. Very good. So you've all been enjoying some of the sunny weather. That's really fine. Right. So we have been doing this week about Holy Week. Riley, you just stayed at home. Well, that's good. That's the advice being followed. Hope you just didn't sit in a chair all morning. Hi, Kirsty. What have you been up to today? Yay. Okay, so it's good to see you. So we've been doing Holy Week, as I was saying this week, because it's been Holy Week. And we have been learning all about Jesus and what he did on the cross. Hi, Carly, Rose and Kayla. Oh, got another birthday in 6 days. Kirsty, you in 6 days' time? How old are you going to be now? Oh, not sure. So, we've been doing about Jesus, haven't we? But first of all, we had our game yesterday. And our game was the finger game. And with, obviously, the tidiest bedroom. Ah, Kirsty, you're going to be 10. Brilliant, that's a good number. So, we did the finger game, and the winners were, there was 3 winners. The winners were Stephanie. Well done, Stephanie. And Shania. Well done, Shania. And I'm not sure who the 3rd winner was, but it was either Joshua, Daniel, or Juliana. Whichever one of you had 8 fingers left up. So well done, you 3. You get to have a prize from your mum or dad. You can ask them for something, a treat. Okay. Hi, Aria. Hi, Kyan. Lovely to see you too. So yes, so Holy Week. That's right. But before we do that, we've of course got today's game. So today's game is usually our letter game, when you get to type in as many words as you can. So I thought I might make it a bit more difficult to think of those words, because we've done quite a few words. But you still need to think of a word. I am going to give you a colour. So for example, if I give you the colour black, you have to type in as many things you can think of that are black. For example, coal, or a panther, or nighttime. But what you can't do is you can't say a jumper, because a jumper is not always black. You can't say a car, because a car isn't always black. You have to think of things in the world that are always that colour. Not things that we make that are different colours, like my cup. Lots of different colours, okay? So we can't think of that. But if I was to say purple, you'd maybe think of blackcurrant juice. Okay? So something that is always the colour. Okay, so you've got to get your thinking caps on. It might be a bit tricky. We're going to start with, hopefully, an easy one. Can you think of, I'm going to give you only 5 seconds. Can you think of anything that is always the colour blue? Start typing. What can you think of that is blue? There's lots of blue things in Peterhead, I think. I think we're surrounded by something blue. What can you think of that is blue? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and send. Let's see, did anyone think of anything? I was thinking of the sea, and I thought of the sky. Ooh, anything else that's blue? Oh, yeah, somebody else thought of sea and sky as well. Yeah, so, oh, yep. Lots of seas and skies. We couldn't think of anything else that was blue. Oh, my. Very good. Okay, so this is a real one. You'll have to try and think of something that nobody else can think of. So, what about anything that is the colour red? Can you think of anything red? Oh, well done, Josie. Blueberries. Brilliant. Anything red. What can you think of that's always red? Ooh. Oh, what can I think of? What can I think of? Let me see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and send. What have we thought of? That is red. What is red? What is red? What is red? Oh, is that a tricky one? Let me think of. Roses. Fire. Oh, that's a good one, Josie. Gracie. Apples. Yep, you can get red apples. Good. Blood. Oh, I didn't think of that one. And danger signs. Tomatoes and strawberries. Ugh, why did I not think of those? Ladybirds as well. Oh, you're good at this. Brilliant. Hi, Shania. That's okay. You won yesterday's competition with 8 fingers left. And we are saying things that are the colour that I'm giving you. But they can't be things like jumpers that can change colour. It's got to be something that's always that colour. Okay, so I've got another colour for you now. Might not be a colour, actually. It is white. What is always white? Ooh. Are you ready? Are you thinking? Are you thinking? Are you thinking? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and send. What have you thought of that is white? Let me see. I was thinking of clouds. They're always white. And teeth. I can see my teeth. They're white. Hopefully. What else is always white? The bits of your eyes. They're always white. Snow. Good one. Yeah, your bed sheets. Some people's bed sheets are white. Eggs. That's right. Egg whites and cotton wool. Oh, you are good at this. Well done, yes. Polar bears, they're white. Very good. Yeah, lots of things there. So, what about this one? Can anyone think of anything that is yellow? Get your thinking caps on. Anything that's always yellow. What's always yellow? Let me see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and send. What have you thought of? Have you thought of anything that's yellow? Maybe the sun? Maybe little chicks? Yep. Ever thought of the sun? What else is always yellow? Pineapples, of course, and bananas. And the sand. Oh, Imogen, brilliant. Daffodils. Brilliant. That's a good one, Kirsty. Yeah. Good. Lots of things. A Yamaha logo. Oh, I don't know if I know one of those. I'll have to have a look and see if it's always yellow. Very good. Okay, I have one last one. One last one. You are very good at this. This time we are going to do the colour green. What is green? Lots of things outside that are green. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and send. Right, so grass was the first thing I thought of, and trees, the leaves, maybe plants, apples, yeah, that's right, and limes, good one, limes are green, good, yes, grass and leaves, good, yeah, stems, yep, very good, brilliant ideas. Is that Michael and Emma? Hi, Michael and Emma. Nice of you to join us. Crocodiles. Of course, crocodiles are green. And grasshoppers. Good one, Riley. Cucumber. Ah, Casey, that's a good one. Yeah. Broccoli. Lots of green stuff. Well done. You are thinking well. Okay, I think that was a bit tricky than our word game, wasn't it? Trying to think of those things that are that colour. So I will have a look at those later and I'll be able to tell you who got the most on Monday, because this is our last day this week. We have had a brilliant week learning about Jesus and our super truth. Our super truth, can you remember it? It went, for me, he died and rose again. I give my life to him. Well done if you remember that one. That is really good. And do you remember our memory verse? I've only done it once this week. So it might be a bit tricky. But it was from Romans 5, verse 6. And it said, when we were utterly helpless, Christ came just at the right time to die for us sinners. Well done if you managed to remember that one. Brilliant. And this week, haven't we? We've been saying how wow it is. Wow, that Jesus didn't die accidentally. He didn't die because people thought he wasn't they just didn't like him. It was all part of God's plan, written in the Bible, in the Old Testament, years ago. That's right. And it said in that verse, didn't it? Just at the right time. Just at the right time. Jesus came. And that's what we've been doing. And yesterday, who enjoyed our puppet show? Yeah, they were good. We had Mary, didn't we? And she went to the tomb to see Jesus' dead body. But he wasn't dead. He was alive. And that's why we celebrate Easter. And that's why this is such a special week. Well done, Riley. You remembered it. Excellent. So, today, I'm going to go a bit backwards. So we went all the way to Sunday, when we celebrate Jesus rising. But this is a special day. This is Thursday. I wonder if anyone knows that this Thursday has a special name. The special name is Maundy Thursday. Now that's a funny word, isn't it? Maundy. But it's a Latin word that means command. So it's like Command Thursday. Now, why is it called Command Thursday? Well, 2,000 years ago, on Thursday, Jesus was celebrating with his disciples a meal called Passover. And I don't know if any of you realise, but at church, sometimes on a Sunday, and we've done it this Sunday and the Sunday before, we have some red juice. And we have some bread or some crackers. Well, Maundy Thursday was the day that Jesus, just before he died, was celebrating the Passover with his disciples. And today, all over the world, there are lots of Jewish families celebrating the Passover. But you know what? This was special because Jesus knew he was going to die, he took the bread and he told his disciples, he said, "This bread is like my body. My body will be broken for you. And I want you to do this to remember me." And so now, in churches all over the world, and in our church too, we break bread and celebrate that Jesus' body was broken, that Jesus died for us. And does anybody know what he said about the juice? It's red, isn't it? Well, the reason why it's red is because Jesus wanted us to remember that he shed his blood. And so he said to his disciples 2,000 years ago, before he died, he said to them, "This is my blood that is shed for you. Do this to remember me." So on Sundays, in churches all over the world, people take the red juice to remember that Jesus died. And that happened 2,000 years ago. Jesus did that. And we still do it today. We still remember that Jesus died for us. But why is it called Command Thursday, Maundy Thursday? Why is it called Command Maundy Thursday? It wasn't because of the bread and the wine. It was because Jesus did something else, which was really special, especially because remember, we've been learning that Jesus was a king. Jesus came to save us. Jesus was God's son. He was a king. But you know what he did? He did something very strange. He got down on his hands and knees. He took a towel. And he took a bowl of water. And I think some of you know what he did. That's right. He washed the feet of all of the disciples that were in the room. He washed their smelly, dirty feet. Remember, they just wore sandals. They didn't even have socks and trainers. They had sandals and they'd been out in the dusty streets. But Jesus got down on his knees. And even though he was king, even though they should have been washing his feet, really, he chose to wash their feet. But you know what else? He gave them a command. And he said, just like I'm washing your feet, just like I'm showing that I love you and care for you, I want you to do the same. And so today, on Maundy Thursday, we can remember that Jesus wants us to love other people just like he loved us, just like he died for us, and we can celebrate that with communion. We can love others, and we can do things for others. We can use our time. We can use, if we've got a little bit of money, we could use our money. We can use it to show people that we love them. And that's why today is called Maundy Thursday. So you can remember that. Maybe a bit later, you could have a go at washing each other's feet. So you can remember that today is Maundy Thursday. And maybe even at mealtime, tonight, when you have your tea, when you have your supper, you can break some bread and have some juice to remember that this was the night that Jesus did that with his disciples before he died on Friday. Tomorrow is Good Friday, and it's good because it's when Jesus died for us. So that's brilliant. So that's why it's called Maundy Thursday. And that's all we've learnt this week about Holy Week. So we've learnt loads. So I wonder if you can do our Super Truth. Are you ready? Our Apex Truth? We're going to go right from the beginning. So we're going to go from week 1. So those of you that weren't here, week 1 and 2, you'll maybe just catch up with week 3. Okay. Hi, Nihana, you've joined us. Nice for you to join us. Okay, so week 1 went, I'm not going to worry. I'm going to pray. Because Jesus is my King, I'll praise him every day. For me he died and rose again. I give my life to him. Brilliant. Well done. You are so good at that. So pleased that you took part. So I'm just going to pray with you, and then I'm going to tell you what your challenge is for this weekend. Dear Lord Jesus, we want to thank you that we can celebrate you this Easter. Help us to remember what you did for us. Help us to remember that you died for us, but also that you came alive again. And also help us to love one another, just like you chose to wash your disciples' feet. Help us to choose to love each other in the best way we can. Amen. Okay, so what is our challenge for the weekend? Well, I've kind of already given you a challenge. You can try washing each other's feet. Maybe give your mum a foot massage. You might like that. Maybe if their feet are too tickly, maybe not. Okay? But also, I wondered if you'd like to build a den. But it's not going to be any den. It's going to be like Jesus' tomb. So, on Easter morning, just like Mary went to the tomb and had a look inside and found out that Jesus was alive, you can go into the tomb, you can have a look around and see that there's nobody there, Jesus is not there anymore, and you can come out and say, he is not here, he is alive. So you're going to build your own den. If you don't want to build a big one, with maybe sheets and blankets and pillows, you can still be making your one for the Easter display if you wanted to make a smaller one. But that's your challenge, and I would love to see some videos or maybe some pictures of your den, your tomb, and you celebrating because Jesus is not there, he is alive. Okay, so send me your pictures and photos. If you don't want me to post it, you can just say not to post it. But otherwise, I'll post them on the page so everybody can see them. Okay, it's been lovely spending this week with you. I hope you have a super weekend. I look forward to seeing you and hearing from you. Bye for now.